just go ahead and set my camera up. Wasn't really going to video this, but just wanted to show you guys because I'm going to redo my Odst helmet because I traded one that I had on the in my display room to one of my buddies, and want to make me a new one for my collection. So I got time this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum form a visor, which I've been meaning to do for a while now. All I'm doing is I got a heater in this box here. Very simple heater configuration. It's just a heater that uses those light bulbs instead of the heating element, and I just have a box on top of it with some tin foil in it. Well, this is not a proper vacuum forming rig. I do have a decent vacuum forming table, and it says works for me before, so we're gonna just let this sucker warm up here, and hopefully shortly our plastic will start to sag, and we'll be able to vacuum form. Now, of course, vacuum form, you need the object that you are vacuum forming, and this happens to be a Odst visor buck. It's not the best buck, but it gets me in that general shape. And it's pretty practical. I basically casted the helmet and cut out the visor area. Just reinforced it with a little cardboard, put some holes through it. That way the air can come up through it and pull it back down. I'm actually might widen these holes up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that right now because it looks like the heater's starting to heat up. It's heating pretty evenly actually too. Very odd. Like I said, guys, I'm not really set up for doing a video, but I thought it'd be interesting. Vacuum forming is a big part of prop production, so I thought I'd have to include this in my normal tutorials. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial, I am actually very much so a novice in this right now. But there are lots of people online that have really good vacuum forming tutorials. I actually got the idea to make this table off the Make magazine forum. Kip K has a really cool one where he shows you how to make this. He used pegboard for his, but I just actually drew a grid and drilled my own holes out of 1/2-inch plywood. So, check on my plastic. I'm using a clear PETG plastic, and it's actually pretty thick. I think it's about probably a little under 1/10 of an inch thick, so make a nice sturdy visor. Looks like it's heating pretty evenly. I'm sure a little hard still, but not too bad. Most of you guys know, the less undercuts you have, the easier it is to get your item out of the mold. So basically we're making a PETG mold out of this, so it's just going to wrap around a little bit. So I'm going to just trim the edges off. Starting to get pretty hot. these holes a little bit. Also have 2 holes in the bottom here, so or even. Give that a try. Kick on our vacuum here. Get our heat gun ready. Turn our vacuum on. Okay guys, so worked pretty well for a quickie vacuum form mold. I think I'm gonna go with my next idea next time to fill this with expanding foam from the back, because it seemed like it kind of pressed in the cardboard. Not as strong as I thought it would be. So maybe. See my doggies. Stay in here. So. Okay. So back to this half-assed tutorial, but not. So we formed our visor pretty good. So I'm just gonna take a razor blade. Make this one sharp enough, and let's go ahead and cut out the general area. A little pull right there in the plastic, but I need to make more air holes. Anyway, try to pull our visor out, or our buck, as it's called. Gonna be redoing that anyway. So. Well, it's not too bad. You can go ahead and trim it up just a little bit, chunk. Hot glue in there, but it's alright. Visor. And this is the ODST helmet I'm working on, so it should fit in. Something like that. I have to work with the mount and stuff, but the general principle for what it's supposed to look like. You can see how this is beveled down so it fits right up in there. And this will be completely clear. It still has the protective film on it right now, so it's actually going to work pretty well. So I'll let you guys check it out when I get it mounted in a little while.